beans or no beans?
I'm a some beans guy. I do like beans and chili. I just don't like it overly beany. And I'm not a fan of the big giant red kidney beans. I like just a regular
They're mealy.
small one. I like the small bean in it. It's like chili hot beans. They come in a can. They're like a pinto bean that's just been doctored up with some chili flavors. All they are.
I think it's a Bush's product.
My mom would just buy whatever's on sale.
Yeah.
It would say chili hot beans. And one can's all you need in a pot. You don't need like 4 cans of beans. I'm fine without it too, but I usually prefer some beans.
Welcome to Malcom Reed's How to Barbecue Right, a podcast where we talk about barbecue, share recipes, and discuss all things delicious. And now, here's your host, Malcom and Rochelle Reed.
Hey, welcome back to the How to Barbecue Right podcast. I'm your host, Malcom Reed, joined by my lovely, talented wife who's got her Starkville hat on today. Go Dogs. Mr. Tyler's over here on the board. Are y'all in a coma?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'm
feeling a little queasy.
We have got a sugar overload going on here at How to Barbecue Right today. Do you want to tell them why, Shell?
We occasionally here at the office do a contest because
That's what we do.
everybody gets to bragging and talking and, you know, we all cook.
You win a prize.
So today we did How to Barbecue Right. This is just people who work here. Inner office pie contest. This was our first pie contest.
Yes, and it may be last. No, I don't think it'll be last because the pie contest is a lot of fun. It's we need to bring judges in.
Yeah.
We judge it. It's like everybody's ready for a nap now.
Because you had to sample 12 pies? Is that what it ended up being? Yeah.
That's why, I feel like a lot of people brought more than one to serve everybody. And in my head, I was like, there's no way anybody needs that much of my pie.
Yeah.
So I was like, even if they get a little sliver, because really it's like a 1-bite challenge.
That was throwing me off when we had to slice them. I was like, oh, man, nobody needs a whole slice of a pie.
Yeah,
but
you had to slice it eventually.
Yeah, I was just thinking get a spoon and get you a bite.
That's what you were hoping because you
12
fell
spoons.
apart.
Yeah, I know. Mine sucked. I came in a strong 6, mid-pack, about like I'm doing. No, I'm not even mid-pack.
I think I came in 4th.
You did, I think.
Yeah,
Yours was good. I gave yours a 10.
Was yours a key lime pie?
Yes.
It was really, really good.
It was a key lime.
It was. It was really, I mean, you made that one for us a few weeks back, and I was like, man, this pie's good. It's all me.
I thought
But you I saw you were squeezing key limes last night. Like, I don't know how many you squeezed.
2 bags.
2 bags of key limes to make that?
And my fingers still feel weird.
Like you acidified
them? Yeah. So Cheyenne won with a
Kentucky bourbon pie.
Bourbon
pecan pie.
Kentucky bourbon pecan pie.
With a scoop of ice cream on it.
Yeah. I think she used butter pecan ice cream.
Was it? I don't know. At that point, when you taste 12 pies, you can't taste them. It's like the first
hard.
2, 3. I got yours. I don't know. I think I tasted yours 4th or 5th, and the key lime stood out. I was like, oh. The other one
that's what I was thinking.
The other one, Jacob did.
A chocolate mint?
It was like a thin mint ice cream pie. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like Girl Scout Thin Mints to me, but he said it was the easiest pie ever made. Easiest thing he's ever made. It was like mint chocolate chip ice cream and Oreo cookies. That's all it was.
I'm not crazy about mint, you know.
You needed that palate cleanser.
Yeah. Mark had my favorite pie. It was a salted maple.
Yeah.
But it was real simple. Like, it didn't have a lot of stuff in it.
That reminded me of like my granny's old-fashioned just buttermilk pie.
That's
or whatever,
exactly.
a custard pie.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Which one
was good?
Which one was your personal favorite?
I don't want to say. I already did. Yours. I gave yours all the stars. Like all the stars I could. I was pretty sure. I knew it was yours as a lime, but it was that good. That's my kind of, I think that's what makes a pie contest challenging because I like a different pie than you like or Tyler likes. We all like different things.
And there was no bad pie.
No, there was no bad. It's a pie. Yeah. Well, there was one. Austin, why did he cook it for 7 hours? He low and slowed that pie. He did like a chocolate pecan pie, which I love.
And it was good.
Yeah, but it was so, he cooked the pie out of it. There's no pie left. It was just pecan holes.
Tyler's peanut butter pie was the best peanut butter pie.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, I did a peanut butter pie too. And mine, I took it out of the fridge too early. I didn't think about it. My office is hot anyway. I guess I give off a lot of heat in there or something. I got the hottest office. I sweat sitting in there. And I brought my pie in there because I was like, I've had it in the refrigerator all night. And all I did was one of them no-bake peanut butter pies. And I mean, the pie itself didn't get, well, it started getting loose, but I put whipped cream all over the top of it, and it just went to liquid.
That whipped cream, it just immediately starts like dissolving.
I should have known better. I should have not.
Was yours a no-bake?
Yeah, mine, I mean, honestly, I really feel like mine and yours tasted pretty similar in terms of...
taste-wise, they're the same. I gave both of them 10s.
I gave yours a high score, too. Yeah, I wasn't really worried that mine wasn't going to hold up either, because last night when I tried it, I put it in the fridge for 30 minutes and then pulled it out, which that's not very long. It's probably not long enough for it to set, but we tried it, and it was good. It was just real loose. It was almost like pudding. And I was like, oh, man, like, I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow. So last night I put it in the freezer, and then when I got here, I put it in the fridge so that it would kind of slowly come down to room temperature, and I feel like it held up the way that I wanted.
And you didn't put whipped cream on yours, did you?
No.
I went wrong. I should have did that. Did you do caramel sauce, or was that peanut butter sauce?
I made like a peanut butter sauce. Yeah. Just melted some peanut butter, but then it had Reese's cups and chocolate chips on top.
Yeah.
Just made
I did the Reese's, but I shouldn't have did the whipped cream.
What was your favorite, Tyler?
My favorite, I mean, it was the Kentucky bourbon. And I didn't try, I specifically made a point to not try it with the ice cream because I was like trash talking Cheyenne a little bit. Like, oh, you can't have ice cream. That's not part of it.
There was another
but it was really
chocolate mousse pie that I liked a lot.
Yeah.
But I just liked that lighter texture. It was like real chocolatey, except it wasn't like dense. I don't know what, was that the Hershey pie, I guess? Or do y'all know?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
And then I'm trying to think. There was a lemon meringue pie. I don't like meringue. I like lemon, but I don't like meringue.
I thought that one was really good.
It was beautiful. It looked like, I said, somebody's mama made that. That nobody here made that pie.
Cheyenne made it.
Did she make it?
Yeah. But that was her mother's entry.
Oh, that was Kim's. Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So she double pied.
She double pied.
Yeah.
She gave herself 2 chances.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I think you picked which one you wanted your mom to have.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I win the pyro. By the way, this whole contest, thank you so much to our friends over at Gorilla Grills. They helped us sponsor this. They made the first place prize their Gorilla Pyro pizza oven, and that thing is a cooking machine. And I thought it'd be a fun thing for everybody to compete with on a pie contest.
Well, when we were talking about doing it, people were like, can we do pizzas? And we were like, yeah, sure, that counts. You know, like
because it's a pie.
Yeah, meat pies, like the whole 9 yards. Anything that falls under pie works. And it was all sweet.
So, did you think that we were going to have at least one savory? I figured we would.
I was expecting pizza. I was expecting.
If I would have known that, I may have went different. You know, the only reason why I didn't is because I didn't want to have to cook something this morning, and you got to wait till noon, and it just throws off. I had so much to do today, and I was like, but man, like if you'd have made even a tomato pie, that would have done good.
Yeah.
Anything besides something sweet, because 12 sweet pies, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody said, I don't think I've ever tried this many pies on Thanksgiving. I don't think I've ever tried that many. But there was no pumpkin pie. There was no sweet potato pie.
No pecan pie. No straight pecan pie.
No classic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your pecan pie would have killed it.
Wow.
But anyway, it was a fun contest. And so what we do, like everyone put suggestions like in a hat for last time, and we draw one out. Well, whoever got drew out, so pie got drew out for this time. And then we all added some, or anybody that wanted to add to the pile could add more suggestions. And then we pulled another one out before we announced the results a while ago. And what got pulled out? Do y'all remember?
Best sandwich.
So the next contest in our office is going to be who could cook or who could make the best sandwich or whatever.
What's your first thought? Like, what would you do for a best sandwich contest?
Po' boy.
Yeah.
That's
what kind, though? Are you going to go peacemaker? You going to go debray?
Man, I don't know. I was thinking just fried shrimp.
Fried shrimp? Yeah.
You'd have to fry them right there before you made it.
That's the only problem.
Mm-hmm. You could do like a blacken, like bring a flat griddle up here or something like that, cook it on. That'd be good.
Can you DoorDash some fried shrimp?
So I started thinking, like, what's the best sandwich I've ever had?
Yeah.
And my first thought was Toop's down in New Orleans.
That chicken sandwich?
Yes, they do a chicken sandwich that is to die for.
Yeah.
But then I'd have to fry chicken up here, you know, like.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. That's the challenge part of this. It's not, and you're not bringing the tent and cooker and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You're pretty much trying to do something you can do in the break room. We do have access to cookers if you need one out there, but we've got a microwave and that's about it in the kitchen, ain't it?
Yeah, we don't have an oven or stovetop.
I don't know. That's a good question. What kind of sandwich are you going to do? Maybe do like a Italian.
Yeah,
Cold
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I was
Something
thinking.
like that.
I was like, maybe I could do a sloppy Joe.
Yeah, I think. See, that's a sandwich.
But you bring it in a crock pot.
Hey, do the little sandwich maker thing where it seals the little triangles. That's a sandwich, right?
Those are pretty good.
They're real good. You can make potato soup to go with it and do a grilled cheese like that.
I was just thinking grilled cheese would be an easy one.
That would be a good one, and everybody loves grilled cheese.
Yeah, and I do a pretty good grilled cheese.
We got some. Will this happen before the end of the year?
Probably not. It'll probably be like
winter
January.
time. So you got to put that in mind too. If it's winter, nothing says you can't serve something with it, right? It could be soup and sandwich.
I mean, Cheyenne won today with some ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah. It's you're not supposed to be judged on that. You're judged on how good the sandwich goes with it. What's the best sandwich you ever had? It's a Toops chicken sandwich.
The Toops chicken sandwich is the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, if y'all are New Orleans, go.
There's some really good. I've had some really good fish sandwiches in my day.
That's what I thought you were going to say. A fish sandwich all day long. I'm making a fish sandwich.
What's the best sandwich you've ever had?
The best? See, I don't.
It's so hard.
It's so hard.
Because there's like you said, you got po' boys, you got like chicken sandwiches.
Probably a po' boy. Probably.
And then you got like cold cuts.
That's too hard to say.
Tyler, you got a vote? You got
I mean pulled pork. That's
pulled pork.
Like the best sandwich. Oh man, you know that pork belly, where I made it and I made a sandwich. Now you can't eat much of it.
That's the point.
It's so rich.
You just want to give somebody a bite.
Yeah, but that cooked down pork belly, man. That's what if we did the peacemaker with pork belly and beef cheek? We talked about beef cheek last week. That would be beef and pork on the same sandwich. Succulent.
That would be
succulent.
Just have the ambulance waiting outside.
Yeah, ambulance waiting. Meatball sub, that'd be a good one. You could do
that. That'd be
because you can keep that in the crock pot. I just thought about what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm thinking, what can I keep warm and I don't have to do nothing to that I can just put together.
I think sandwich is one of those unique things where, like, when I think of the best thing I've ever had in that category, it's not anything I've ever made. Like, it's other places that have made really
good absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking. I mean, the best one I ever made is probably that pork belly. But does that compare to a really, really good cheesesteak or Italian beef?
I don't know. You've made some good sandwiches.
Italian beef. That's good idea.
Oh, yeah, Italian beef.
A burger counts as a sandwich.
I would say a burger counts.
Yeah. Flying Portillo's.
Remember the burger that we did with it's kind of like the Hawaiian style, and I put
No, it's Jamaican. Is it called the Big Lawn Burger?
The Big Lawn Jerk Burger. Yeah, that was a good burger. That was a good sandwich.
You just need the right elements to make it a really good sandwich.
Well, I was also thinking sliders. Because that counts as a sandwich. So
totally.
So you can make that, and you got enough for everybody in one tray. There's 12 there.
Easy peasy.
That's the easy way. Pizza sliders. Those are hard to beat. Or just the regular little ham and cheeses. Little ham biscuits.
So, moving to a different contest that we're doing. How you doing in the pro football pick'em?
I'm fantastic. I'm right where I need to be. Holding down 75th place. 75th. Let that sink in. It's 100, right? So I'm I'm right in the quarter basement, you know.
The quarter basement.
That's pretty much where the Vikings are. I'm doing par for my team.
What do you say sometimes? Even at the bottom, the cream rises.
Cream rises to the top with the bunch of it.
Do you tell you what I am?
Yeah, I know where you're at. You're like in the upper percentile.
I'm 15th.
15th.
Wow.
I would swap places with you.
Holding strong.
That's crazy.
Where are you, Tyler?
I'd probably like in the basement. Like if you're above the basement, I'm in the basement.
Yeah. I'm just on the top step.
He is. I just happen to scroll all the way to the bottom. He's 93rd.
Yeah, I missed a week, and that just completely screwed me.
Congrats to Colt 45s at number 1.
Colt 45, 2 zigzags.
Meat Sweats is number 2. So
they got a tight race going.
They got a tight race.
Meat Sweats that was always up there.
It's actually tied.
Oh, okay.
62-62.
That's how many points they have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't feel too bad. I got 45, I think.
I got 56.
Yeah, so you're not too far. We just need people to take a break one week.
Yeah, and that's what I'm banking on that. That's like my winning strategy.
The bad thing is, Tyler, I hadn't missed a week, and I'm still sitting.
You think too much about it.
I do.
That's my theory. It's like gambling. When you overthink it, you know.
How do you feel about the Bulldogs' chances this weekend? Big game.
I mean, I have that SEC Pick'em League where I overthink things and I'm not doing well.
Yeah. Where are you at in that?
I think I'm like middle of the pack.
Yeah.
But I picked the Bulldogs.
You did?
Yeah.
I think they can win this week. I think they got Arch Manning rolling in there. He's going to be listening to all those cowbells. He's not, as bad as I hate to say it, he's not been good this year. I'm not saying he's not that he's not good, but he hasn't been good this year yet. I think the Dogs are going to win.
I don't know if they're going to win, but I'm counting on them
to
cover the spread. I think it was like 7.
Oh, yeah, I'd take Dogs plus 7 all day.
I think it might be 7.5 or something.
Give me
like
the
that.
cowbells to the 7 points, and that's a hard place to play. Is that an early game or a late game? Did you ever look at the kickoff?
I don't know.
Time to clang them all day. They're going to be in their heads.
How do you feel about your Ole Miss Rebels?
Guaranteed victory.
Guaranteed.
I guaranteed 3/4 of victory last week. I figured they would hang with Georgia. I just didn't figure they would just decide to not even move the ball any of the fourth quarter. Had a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and I think they had the ball for like a minute 32 of the fourth, and Georgia had it for 13.5 minutes. They gave up. They just couldn't do nothing. I don't know what happened there.
Georgia turned it on. They started playing like a different team, I thought, in that last fourth quarter.
They've been doing that, but I think you just Georgia, you got to run with those big dogs. You got to run the whole game. You can't take your foot off their throat. You got to, when you got them down, you got to keep them down.
Who are they playing this weekend?
The Oklahoma Sooners.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Oklahoma has been pretty good this year.
I've seen them watched a couple of their games.
I do think they're beatable. And it's in Norman, I think, and Ole Miss is coming in there, but it's an 11 o'clock game for once. We don't have to play an away game at night with all that nighttime advantage, so we're going to see. Lane says, well, I don't think he said he's staying, but I don't think he's going anywhere. I keep saying he's going to Florida. I don't see that. Why would you?
So they can fire you in 2 years?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad plan. Go somewhere.
I don't think he needs more money. I mean, Ole Miss is going to pay him whatever he wants. It's probably like an open checkbook there, and they pay his staff whatever they want. I mean, he's got coordinators making $2 or $3 million a year.
That's crazy.
So is Florida going to give him all that money and let their coordinators make that much? I'm sure he's going to get a pretty good buyout at Ole Miss now. All this does is like when somebody they think you're going to come poach them from a school, it just makes that school step their pay up.
Yeah.
More, so pushing these salaries up, but got to pay to play.
So
to be in the top 10 in the country, get those NIL recruits in there. You got to spend that money.
It's a money game now. I mean, it's always kind of been, but last week we went to Royal Oak's headquarters.
It was the Royal Oak Invitational. I think. But did they tell us this was the 6th or 7th year, 5th or 6th or 7th year, something like that? 6, 7.
I think it's.
I don't get it. But
try to stay relevant with the kids.
I just watched South Park last night. That's right.
So, yeah, we went to the headquarters. Beautiful.
Oh man, that's the time of year to go to Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, I will say the worst part about it is when you get to Atlanta and you have to sit in traffic for 2 hours to get where you're going. That stinks. But that's part of going.
And then you woke up Friday like bloodshot eyes, nose running
all day, man. There was something in the fall air there had me lit up, but the leaves were turning colors and it was perfect outside. Had a good time other than some seasonal allergy.
The campus is really pretty.
Yeah.
They got a big lake over there. They got trees. They got this cool pavilion. It's pretty
Deer
awesome.
running around, squirrels everywhere. It's beautiful.
Congratulations to Rooters and Taters. They took grand. Meat Candy Q took reserve, and People's Choice was Deuce Riles and the Ferg Fingers.
That was a super team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Fergola, Heath Riles, Megan Day, and Deuce Raymond. Yeah, that was
they kind of combined and did that.
What did they did a steak crostini, because I think what they did they had a People's Choice, so we went and walked around and judged them until we got tired.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
So they gave all the teams. How many teams was it? 30-something-ish?
36 or 40, something right in there.
They gave all the teams steak and said, you've got to make a one-bite dish. And we're going to have, and they let all the Royal Oak employees and, all the ambassadors and everybody who were at the event go around and try little one bites.
And vote.
Yeah.
But plus, I think they had to do a blind box of that, too.
They did.
So they turned in one box, and then they had to serve it to the people and get votes.
But so you just walked from spot to spot, and we're talking some of the best barbecuers in the country,
Do you remember tasting the Rooters and Taters one? It was pretty good. It was
which one was?
It had those potatoes. I mean, there was a couple that had some really good potatoes, but it was like this cheesy. I think it was this like cheesy potato with a bite of steak. That was good. I'm trying to remember all the ones I had that were so good.
I had a roll up that was really good. They had like flattened out steak.
Yes,
had like
it was like
spinach and I think it was sun dried tomatoes and stuff like that. And
I'm trying to think. Oh, there were some wontons.
Yeah, those were really good.
Right out of I mean, like they were frying them in their trailer and brought them out, and you had this. Oh man, it was like a Philly cheesesteak wonton.
Yeah,
I was like, that's genius right there.
There's a lot of like potatoes and
steak and potatoes.
Yeah, there was a lot of crawfish. A lot of people were using crawfish.
We had a lot of tacos too, or not a lot, but we had several.
That's such a good way to use it, though.
That's like what we do. We give out stuff. It's so easy to make a taco out of something, and you stretch a protein a long way. Because I mean, they probably only gave them like 6 or 7 steaks, and you don't know how. And I think they told them to make like 150 samples or whatever. So you can take it with a taco and add some other ingredients to it, and all of a sudden you got something that's fresh, easy to eat,
delicious.
Definitely one bite.
We had a banh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was really good.
Man, and he made those buns himself. He said it was easy.
Yeah.
I was like,
and I was like, he told me how he made it. Of course, I forgot. But.
Yeah. It was just like a dough, and then he took
and he steamed them.
A chopstick and folded it over and had them in the steamer basket and then steamed them. I don't know. I've been wanting to try those because a pork banh mi, man, a pork belly banh mi, that's one of the finer bites there is. It's just all a soft texture, that little bun, soft as it can be.
And it's kind of like a taco because you can add that pop of cilantro or, those other flavors.
Fresh ingredients.
Yeah, the fresh ingredients. Yeah. But
that's what I think of when I think of those. Like a little slaw or something that's got like cilantro or something like that with a little pop. And then a little Asian-y sauce. There's some good stuff.
But I thought that was a great idea because it was cool to walk around. The weather was beautiful. You walk around, you talk to every team, and you get one little bite,
Mm-hmm. What was the name of that restaurant we went to there? Do you remember?
No.
Like
it was pretty good.
Grill or something like that.
I think it was Brockwood Grill.
I enjoyed that. There's a dude playing piano, taking requests. And then I had a fantastic steak.
I had like a shrimp scampi pasta.
Yeah,
it was good.
Good, yeah.
And we happened to sit at the bar, and the bartender started talking to us. And of course, we're talking about the kitchen and the food and stuff. She said that they pretty much make everything there. They don't Cisco truck it. She says, the bread's made, the
ranch dressing,
the ranch, the sauces, the everything. And I was like, that's very unusual in this day and age.
Yeah, well, so we ordered.
And it wasn't super expensive. Like, it was nice, but it wasn't.
Yeah. What got me was that it was an appetizer we ordered. It was just a regular artichoke dip, but they had taken their bread or something and made these like.
She said it was flatbread, wasn't it?
It was some kind of flatbread, and I guess they had deep fried it to where it was like a softer crouton that was perfect for like a hearty dip, like a spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah, it was like a log.
Yeah,
a little log.
I just thought that was the best little thing right there.
It was so good. I could have just eaten the little breads.
A little crunchy, soft, because it was crunchy on the outside, but soft on the inside, if that makes any sense. It was a perfect way to eat a spinach dip.
So much better than just a tortilla chip.
Yeah, because the best ones is at AC's here in town. They I don't know if I'm sure they don't make those flour tortillas, but they use flour tortillas to make their chips. And they season them as soon as they come out. So they're by themselves, they're good. But then when you eat it with one of their corn dips or their hot crawfish dip, or they got a new buffalo chicken dip, that's one of the best appetizers in Hernando.
I agree.
With those chips.
The chips, because they're crunchy, but they're chewy, but they're flavorful.
They're not too hard. They don't fall apart. They
Yeah.
stand up when you dunk them. The only thing is they're not really great when they get cold.
Yeah.
Like you need to fry those, serve them right away, season them so they come out of the grease so the flavor sticks to them. I did them at World Foods when we were. You remember I did that? It was like a shrimp on like a toast. That was my crustini or whatever you want to call it. And man, it was really good.
What? It was some kind of like relish with the shrimp on top.
Yeah, it was like,
and we put it on the chip,
almost like a shrimp ceviche kind of.
But see, okay. I hope World Foods has fixed this, but they used to have a problem with supplying enough power for all those ovens.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get the grease hot enough to because if you don't drop those flour tortillas in hot grease, they're going to get
mushy.
They get soggy. They don't turn out good.
Mm-hmm.
And we could not get our grease hot enough, and I don't think our chips were as good as they needed to be.
Your lights on your phone.
Oh, really? Daggone.
So they're running your battery.
Appreciate that.
But no, you're absolutely right. If you don't have the grease right, they sog out. They're not good. But when you get it just right, and as soon as they come out, you season them. You got about an hour window, and it's one of the best chips you can use for an appetizer or something like that. But after that, they get kind of soggy.
We had 2 meals at Buc-ee's. We did a lunch on the way and a breakfast on the way home.
Yeah. Man, a Buc-ee's brisket or a Buc-ee's turkey sandwich, that's hard to beat.
I got the smoked turkey, and you did a brisket, right?
Mm-hmm. I did the brisket Philly burrito wrap thing. It was like a wrap. That's what I did. It was really good. It's like Philly cheesesteak. It was cheese, peppers, onions, and brisket all wrapped up in a tortilla.
They used to have a turkey melt, and I think they still do, on like this really nice roll. But
it was cheesy.
Oh yeah. That's what I was hoping for, but they just had the smoked turkey, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
The little mayonnaise and some
pickles
on
a
it.
Couple pickles. I had a kolache on the way back for breakfast coming back, so
we got
Buc-ee's fix.
They had croissants. We got a croissant, sausage, egg, and
that's
cheese.
what it was. Yeah. I did get one kolache because I always have to get a kolache if they have them.
They're
no beaver nuggets this time.
No.
We kept our expenditures low at Buc-ee's, as low as we could. If you stay under $100, you won at Buc-ee's.
I feel like the excitement's worn off. We don't have to try it all anymore. You just go in there and get you a sandwich and a drink.
And it's not that bad. It's crowded no matter when you go to Buc-ee's, but usually I can always find a fuel pump without having to wait in line. You run in, by the time I finish filling up with fuel and pull up to the door, I run in, use the restroom, grab something, and we're back out. It's not like it's a long stop. Now, you could stay in there half a day if you want to look at everything the Beaver has to offer. But
anytime you bring kids in there, you're going to be in there for at least 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because the candy aisle is huge. If you're listening to this podcast, you've never been to a Buc-ee's, like, how would you describe it? Like adult Disney World?
Yeah, the Disney World of gas stations.
Yeah, kind of gas stations, I would say. It's more like a Walmart gas station, if you can imagine it. Well, it does better than Walmart, though.
Oh, it is. The food's good. They have a bakery.
Yeah.
They have a jerky station. They have a fudgery.
You could a nut roaster.
Nut roaster.
All the icy flavors you could think about.
Pajamas, home interiors.
That's where you're starting to enter where there's like a cult territory with Buc-ee's a little bit. But they have like the best bathrooms and stuff, and like my kids
always best bathroom.
Spend hours, like you go to the bathroom, then you go to the candy aisle, then they want to look at the food, then they want to go look at the shirts. Nowhere else do they have business looking at shirts. Maybe if we're at Disney World, they want to look at the shirts, but yeah, when we were leaving Gatlinburg, we were probably in that Buc-ee's for at least an hour, right?
They trap you, man. They get you in there. I've never been to one where it wasn't crowded. And I've probably been to Buc-ee's 24 times in my travels.
All times, all hours.
At all times, at all hours, and they're always busy. There's never a time.
The sandwiches are worth stopping for.
Yeah, Buc-ee's got good brisket.
I would rather get a Buc-ee's brisket sandwich than a fast food hamburger. So much better. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Would you choose? Oh, that's a no-brainer. Buc-ee's brisket over a McDonald's Big Mac?
Yeah.
No-brainer. I'd take Buc-ee's brisket any day over that. I'm not saying it's the best brisket you ever ate, because it is gas station brisket, but it's pretty dang good.
And you met
Randy Pauly. He's the Buc-ee's man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at Royal Oak. He'd probably come on the podcast and talk Buc-ee's if you want to do it.
I'm so down.
Give us the lowdown on the beaver.
I want to ask him all the questions about the Houston livestock. Right?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
He was telling us about the Buc-ee's tent at the Houston livestock.
Was it the Buc-ee's tent or just his tent?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. He said he won it. I don't know how many times. Or been on the winning team. I don't know how many times.
How many square feet did he say it was? Do you remember?
It's like a football field.
Yeah, I thought it was like a couple of them.
Said they had an ice cream parlor in there, a boot shining thing, a pizza parlor. I mean, all this was inside their tent at the livestock show. I've never been to that one. That's one that's
the only one we've never been to.
Yeah, I think.
As far as like the big barbecue contest.
Mm-hmm. It's so big. I mean, it's everybody says just bring your hiking boots when you come there.
We got to go.
Yeah, it's in February. It's a good time. It's not a bad time. Our February's filling up, though. I just booked hotel rooms for Nashville.
For what?
NWTF.
Oh. That's So today I wanted to talk to you about chili, because you know what?
It is getting that time, Shell.
It's chili season.
You know, the high temperature for Sunday here is like in the mid-60s. If that ain't chilly weather, I don't know what chilly weather is.
You told me that, and I said we don't have anything planned Sunday. I'm making chili.
Are you making red or white?
I'm making red.
Okay, traditional.
Well, you got to start off with the traditional.
Just to remember how good it was. I'm down.
With the white, it's delicious, but you just eat a bowl. That's it. With chili, you got crackers.
Yeah.
You got hot dogs. You got,
chili pies.
You got all kinds of stuff.
More than one way to eat it. I don't know. I love the white chicken chili too. I can eat it. Like, I'm not a one bowl and done on it. I'll get sick on white chicken chili. Red chili, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I'm not going to eat multiple bowls of it.
Yeah, but you eat a small bowl of chili, and then you wait a little bit, and you get you a chili dog.
Yeah,
then you might make you some little crackers.
So we're going to watch football, and we're going to eat chili on Sunday. You going to break out your fuzzy house shoes? Is that cold yet?
They've been
fuzzy
out.
robe, fuzzy house shoes.
They've been out. So beans or no beans?
I'm a some beans guy. I do like beans and chili. I just don't like it overly beany. And I'm not a fan of the big giant red kidney beans. I like just a regular
They're mealy.
Small one. I like the small bean in it. Like, you know which ones I like? It's like chili hot beans. They come in a can. They're like a pinto bean that's just been doctored up with some chili flavors. All they are.
I think it's a Bush's product.
My mom would just buy whatever's on sale.
Yeah.
It would say chili hot beans. And those. And one can's all you need in a pot. You don't need like 4 cans of beans. But I'm fine without it too. But I usually prefer some beans.
I'm not
a meatless chili guy. I'm not eating that. Chili water.
Chili water
with beans in it. You just made some chili. You just made you made a pot of beans at that point. You didn't make chili. That's chili flavored beans.
Is that just vegetarian?
I guess so. Yeah. Chili with no meat. Do y'all make chili with no meat, Tyler?
My wife has a quinoa chili recipe. God. She didn't make it last year.
Ashley.
It's it's not the worst thing I've ever had, but you're right.
I never had good quinoa. She was trying to get it to me all kinds of different ways.
I think
it's a texture thing with quinoa.
Yeah, it's a texture thing. It does not. This is what I always tell her. Same thing. Anytime you try to substitute meat out of stuff, is like it will never scratch that itch for me. It's not like I'm ever going to eat a black bean burger and be like, oh, I don't want a cheeseburger anymore. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I do.
It's the rest of my life.
Yeah. But I can appreciate it on a one-off thing, like a black bean burger that's seasoned nicely and stuff can be good. Same thing with the quinoa chili. It can be good, but it's not chili. It's not going to scratch my chili itch.
You made some kind of ungodly soup. It's like a worse grit texture or something.
Does it get better in liquid?
No. I can tell you that. No, it does not.
Kind of cat littery,
Yeah, exactly. And it clumps. It's like quinoa chili. Yeah, no, I'm a hard no.
I will say if I had to substitute meat, a mushroom, like a really good portobello or something, kind of gives you that same.
Like a portobello cheesesteak, they do at some places and stuff like that.
Or like
it goes good on top of a steak. Top of a burger. It ain't no substitute for me. And you ain't fixing to chop up mushrooms and tell me that's chili either.
Like she'll make this is off topic sort of, but she will make carrot bacon. And I cannot that is my least favorite thing.
How is that ain't even bacon? Why?
I want to know how this happens. So like you cut the carrot long ways so that it's like a strand of bacon.
Yeah.
What do you do to it at that point?
I'm going to have to come back. I never really watch her do it because it's kind of one of those things you look the other way. But it's kind of like, have you ever heard people do like jackfruit pulled pork?
Yes.
I think it is. Similar in fashion to that. And it's not. Like it doesn't, I don't know.
Y'all done that too? Do y'all make jackfruit pork sandwiches?
No, I haven't done that one. No.
I tried last Christmas to find jackfruit because one of my nieces is a vegetarian. We were doing pulled pork nachos, I think, one day.
They do. So they do have jackfruit up at there's like a big international market in Bartlett, and it's like right when you walk in, they have their produce and stuff. The jackfruit's off to the right because I almost did it. We were talking about it one time, and I was like, I'm just curious if I could do it, but no, I didn't do it.
I was just going to dump the stuff out of the can because they make jackfruit in a can.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Put enough barbecue sauce on it. Vegetarians eat anything. Back to chili.
Back to chili.
Meat and chili.
Back in my day.
So everybody's doing that like over the top chili lately. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And we've talked about that.
I love
before.
it greasy. I guess. I mean,
a lot of the people say it makes it greasy and it messes up that it gives you that texture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I try to keep most of the grease out of my chili. Even when I cook my meat, I try to get the grease out. I don't want it dripping down in it.
And they say you do get like a smoked flavor to it, but...
Sure you do. All that stuff cooking off those grates falling in your chili. You ever done the over-the-top pork butt beans where you cook a pork butt over some beans? How greasy would that be?
That would be so gross.
Yeah.
I like how you take like a chuck roast or...
Now you're talking.
Something like that and smoke it.
And then put it in and build your chili with it. Yeah. That is really good. You know, I'm still, for me, a chili, I don't like chunks. I mean, I made it like that. It's good. It's pretty good. But if I'm thinking just a traditional chili, it's with the ground meat and it's cooked down and browned. I just like that better. I guess with that over the top chili, you have to break up the meat once because it's almost like you cooked a
meatloaf. Yeah,
almost. You know, just our giant meatball over it, let it render down, and then you break it all up. Well, that texture is different too than just a regular, couple pounds of ground beef browned up.
I like 1 pound ground beef, 1 pound sausage.
Mm-hmm. To me, when you smoke it, it changes the texture anyway. It changes the texture of the meat. It's not the same as browning some ground beef straight out the fridge or whatever, as opposed to cooking it like this and breaking it up. The texture is different.
You could take it, smoke your ground meat like that, like a meatloaf style or whatever, and then add it to your chili instead of cooking it over the top.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that texture is totally
messed
different.
up. Yeah,
you've done messed the texture up of it. It looks cool.
Have you ever had the Cincinnati style where they serve it over spaghetti?
I never had it over spaghetti, but I've had that chili before.
It's like the thin cinnamony.
Yeah. Not a fan of cinnamon in chili.
But you love cinnamon rolls with your chili.
That's totally different. It's not in the chili. I don't break it up. I don't dunk it. But I do like cinnamon rolls with chili. That's an Arkansas thing, though. That's from my roots.
I think it's a lot of people in the Midwest do it too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You seen that? The How to Barbecue Right podcast is brought to you by our friends at Primo Grills. Shell, did you know that Primo is the only ceramic grill made right here in the good old USA?
What? Are you telling me that Primo Grills are proudly crafted here in the USA, ensuring top-notch quality and support for local craftsmanship?
I sure am. Plus, Primo Grill not only delivers mouth-watering flavor, but because of their innovative oval design and superior ceramic construction, Primo Grills also gives you a ton of cooking versatility.
Whether you're smoking low and slow or searing a steak to perfection, Primo Grills gives you the consistent heat distribution for mouth-watering results every time.
What she said, y'all. Y'all visit primogrill.com and check them out.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing that my white chicken chili, like on the community and stuff lately, because it's chili season. It's a good recipe. If you've not tried the white chicken chili, try it.
It's a winner. If you got a chili contest, it'll usually win it. It does. I mean, you know how many people told me, I won I had a guy stop me the other day. He's like, take a look at this. It was like, we had a chili contest at work. Everybody did red chili. I did your wife's. He said, I did your white chicken chili. I said, that's my wife's. I can't take credit for that. Rochelle did that. And he said, well, I won first place with it.
Should I make my barbecue crackers?
Absolutely.
Go with the chili.
Yeah, but I like chili crackers, though.
You'd rather have the chili crackers over
chili
the
flavor.
Barbecue crackers?
Barbecue crackers are better with sausage and cheese plates.
Like charcuterie style, yeah.
Charcuterie style. The chili crackers, and if y'all don't slip on these seasoned crackers. They're too easy. Anybody can make them.
I'll have to pull up your chili cracker recipe, but I think you just used chili seasoning.
Yeah, I did. Bonafide chili.
But I don't think you used a ranch packet, did you?
No, but that's what makes your barbecue crackers good. I want you to do that with these. It's usually like a third a cup of oil.
No, it's a box of saltine crackers.
4 sleeves.
4 sleeves, saltine crackers, 1.5 cups of canola oil.
Is that important? Canola. Can you use olive? Can you use vegetable?
I use whatever we got.
Peanut, whatever.
And I started researching because I started thinking, like, could I use butter? Could I melt butter and do that? And everything I said that's great if you cook those crackers afterwards. You have to cook that butter in, or else it's going to have the
filmy, butter settled. Yeah.
It's going to get room temperature and
that makes sense.
Do what butter do.
Yeah.
But anyway, so box of saltines, 1.5 cups of oil, 2 packets of ranch dressing, 3 tablespoons of hot rub, and then however much crushed red pepper your heart desires. I usually do a tablespoon.
So we're going to substitute the chili, Bonafide chili, for the hot rub.
Okay.
For these.
And try
crackers, yeah. And I thought.
Do you think the ranch?
I think yours is so good because you use 2 packets of ranch. When I used to do it, I just use 1 packet. You doubled up on the ranch.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Yeah. Makes them good.
Makes them real good.
Do you think the chili and the ranch are going to go together?
Yeah. Can't imagine it not.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah,
I want to see how it does.
Together.
So I looked to see just like how do people eat chili? You know, what are some ways people eat chili? Southern and Midwest saltine crackers, cornbread.
Yeah.
Chili and cornbread. I've never done
cinnamon rolls.
It's common. It says common in Louisiana and some parts of the Carolinas to serve it over rice.
I've never done that.
I haven't either.
My mom used to make this casserole where it was like a rice base and poured chili all over it and then top it with cheese and bake it. She called it a chili cheese casserole.
And that what kind of chili?
Just a pot of chili.
Oh, she would make chili and then use it for that?
Yep.
That's a good way to use leftover chili.
Yeah, it really was. There's nothing else in it. It was just layer rice, layer chili. She'd take a block of Velveeta and slice it, lay that over the top.
When you said cheese.
Yeah, that was a block of Velveeta. And it would just be, and then it would bake, and that Velveeta would just ooze and bubble. And then when you get a scoop of it, it was like cheesy rice with chili. I mean, it was really good too.
Sounds like a good deer camp recipe.
Yeah,
that does sound like a good deer camp recipe. On the go styles, chili dogs, of course, walking chilies. That's another thing you can do with chili. I like to get the Fritos.
Oh, you talking about like open the bag and put your scoop of chili and cheese and just walk around and eat it?
I like to do that at home. Like I forgot.
That's chili
Fritos.
Cheese pie.
That is chili cheese.
That's
pie.
what I call it, Frito chili pie.
Chili burgers.
See, I don't get down with chili burgers.
Too messy or what?
I don't know if I made too many of them at Sonic back in the day or what. It just doesn't. It's not a To me, it doesn't go. It doesn't go. It goes on a dog, but it don't go on a burger. Maybe it's my pet peeve. I don't know.
I don't really want it on my burger either, but I love it on a hot dog.
What about over tamales?
That did not come over there.
My dad always wanted to eat them. He liked I'm talking about canned tamales too.
Yeah.
Like Kelly's or Hormel.
They're not that bad.
But he would eat that. That was like, he'd make that for me and my brother. We get home from school. Y'all need something to eat. All right, canned tamales. Here's some chili over it. A couple slices of cheese. Put it in the microwave. And eat it with crackers when it comes out.
Was that canned chili?
I'm sure it was. Kelly's chili too. Hey, I'll eat a can of chili now. I'll doctor up a can of Wolf. Tell me y'all ain't never done that. Took canned chili and doctored it up. Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man, y'all ain't living.
Easy Max too quick and easy. I've taken a can of like.
How many people said they dollop mayonnaise in their chili?
People.
People.
What about chili cheese fries?
Absolutely. I like chili cheese fries.
I do too. Depends on the chili and the fry. You got to have something substantial.
Crystals.
Yeah.
That's where I used to always get chili cheese fries for some reason. Ooh. 2 a.m. You ever had those?
Yeah. White Castle's got them too.
Yeah. Crystal chili cheese fries, about 3 cheese crystals and an order of chili cheese fries.
Usually
that's a young man's order right there.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Usually you are partaking.
Oh, you've done partook. You have partook. You need something to soak all that up.
Yeah.
That sounds like heartburn waiting to happen.
Yeah, now it'd put you down for 2 days. used to do that like it was nothing.
Over baked potatoes, chili baked potato.
I've seen it, but I don't. That's not my jam.
Mac and cheese.
Yes. See,
you'd be down for that.
Chili
mac.
Chili mac. Yeah.
When I think of chili mac, it's more of a dish. It's almost like
That's like a hamburger helper.
It's a
That's
hamburger
what chili
helper.
mac is to me. Yeah.
And maybe that's what they're talking about.
I don't know.
Some people do it over just regular macaroni. Like you'll do macaroni, plain
So-
noodles, pour your chili over there. But
Yeah.
some people will do like mac and cheese and pour it, and that's
So
Yeah, you're down for that.
my mom, she would boil the macaroni noodles. It wouldn't be the cheese would just go on top. It wouldn't like make mac and cheese, but you would mix up like elbow macaroni with your chili, and then top that with cheese and bake it a little bit. So the cheese was melted. It was like a chili cheese mac, basically, is what it was. But that was really good. But that, when you said, have you ever had Cincinnati chili? That would be the closest thing I probably really had to it was with macaroni noodles instead of spaghetti noodles. Because I think she would serve it with the chopped onion on top, too.
How much Velveeta did y'all go through back in the day?
5 pounds a week. We got to make Rotel. Velveeta burgers.
Velveeta burgers.
Velveeta on crackers is pretty good, too. I'm a processed cheese fan. I'm not going to lie. I ate a lot of stuff that probably wasn't good for me back in the day. But
I still do. And I'll probably do cilantro for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I like to have some cilantro, some cheese.
You got to have a chili top.
Fritos. I like a little avocado, too.
Jalapeno.
I like.
Jalapeno.
Pico.
I'll do sour cream.
See, I'll do sour cream. That's my jam on chili. Shell, not really crazy about sour cream, are you? She'll go dollop a blue plate. Right? If you're going to make a bowl, tell me how Shell's going to make a bowl of chili, like your first bowl of the year.
It's just going to be a bowl of chili.
Yeah.
I might put a little green onion or white onion or cilantro, whatever we got on top of it, but not too much.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get your saltines and you put a smear of mayonnaise on each saltine, kind of line it up around the edge.
Oh, like a pie crust kind of? So you don't
Just
put
like
I thought you mix the mayonnaise in the chili.
I mean, sometimes I do that, but
Yeah,
you said.
I don't think sometimes. I've seen it.
But you said.
It grosses Michael out. He's like, oh, who would do that? Because it does change the color of it turns it from like this nice bowl of red to like.
So does sour cream.
Orangey. Yeah, but I don't mix my sour cream in.
Yeah.
Like I just
like
get a little
drag
bit.
it through it. Yeah. Is that how you do it, Tom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. I'm shredded cheese, a dollop sour. Usually I go chili, and then shredded cheese, and then a dollop of sour cream, and then a little cilantro, and then some jalapenos, crackers on the side, sans the blue plate. I don't need that line.
But you did try it one time and said it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. I'll give you that.
By the way, if you're choosing blue plate, or if you're choosing mayonnaise this weekend, make sure to choose blue plate.
What if you took some of that blue plate, smeared it on the cracker, or that chili cracker, or either just dusted it with a little bona fide chili to give it a little chili mayo flavor?
I tried.
Sometimes I add hot sauce to my chili too.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Depends on how hot the chili is, usually. Yeah.
We always make it as bland as possible because the kids will not eat it if we don't.
If it's spicy.
That's how I'm spicing it up usually. And I usually put a little extra chili seasoning on mine too. Just amp it up.
That's a good thing about chili is you can make it bland to appease everybody and then doctor up, from there.
I think chili's better the next day after it's set in the fridge all night.
100%.
And then you warm it back up.
Most soups and stews and stuff like that are.
I guess those flavors just have time to come together. That's what it is. Everything kind of melds.
Dips. Same way.
You get that. Yeah, because you made something the other day that was like that. I was like, oh, this tastes like this is on point right now. What was that? You was like, it's kind of plain.
It was just a pack that I found in the pantry.
It was a dip mix. It was a dip mix. Yeah.
Somebody had given me like a dip mix and a basket of goodies for Christmas.
And we were trying it. It's like, it don't taste like anything. It don't have any flavor. And then the next day, it was like, wow, it tastes like the garden. Like it had all the fresh flavors. And I guess it just took that long for that stuff to rehydrate to get those flavors in that dip.
It's kind of like that spinach dip where you use the Knorr soup.
That's what it
you
reminds
have
me
to
of.
let it
sit
to pull, because it's all like dehydrated, I guess. It has to like soften it up, pull it out.
Flavors back out.
So Brent on the community he made, which is you remember your touchdown taters?
Yeah, the little flat hash browns stacked.
Yeah, so he used a muffin pan, but he used tater tots.
Smashed them?
Kind of smashed them. So he put a little pepper jack cheese, a little pulled pork, topped it with cream cheese, and he used pepper jelly and bacon bits for his. But it made kind of, instead of being like a flat log thing, it made it kind of like a little muffin cup.
Yeah, so it was like a tater cup.
It was a little tater cup, kind of same concept.
Did he was it tater tots that he just mashed in there?
It's what it looked like a mini cup. And
how do you get them out? Do they come out? They don't stick?
I mean,
you should grease them up.
I didn't get into that.
Spray them.
It just looked like a perfect little one bite.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. 2 tots, probably.
It looked like it was a mini muffin.
Oh, yeah.
Pop.
So it made
it's so hard to tell from
tater quiches almost.
Yeah. It's like a little touchdown tater mini version.
That's a good little appetizer.
He said it might be the most favorite appetizer he's ever made.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard.
It's funny how the simple things like you don't think of are that good.
That crispy taters and pulled pork go together pretty good.
They do.
Bruce, he had a great suggestion. He listened to us talk about the lasagna soup.
Yeah.
He said instead of which is a great idea because I complain about adding mozzarella to like a hot soup or any kind of cheese to anything hot soup because it gets stuck all in the pan and it gets stuck on the bowls.
Spoons.
Yeah, it gets stuck on the spoons. I got to soak everything and scrub it. He said instead of doing that, use fresh mozzarella pearls, like those little pearls.
Yeah.
And drop them into your soup, like ladle your soup in there.
Drop stay whole where you get that little cheese ball?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm mad. I guess it depends on how long you let it hang out.
They come like in this like marinated liquid a lot of times. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Like they're over in the cheese section in the refrigerator. Those little things are really good.
And those little mozzarella cups, that juice.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we started using that juice to dip bread in instead of like oil and vinegar?
Yeah, but you got to watch it. You got to get the one that's it's the marinated little cheese pearls or whatever, mozzarella balls. It's not just the ones in water. Because that water is like, I don't know if that's like a cheese water brine. I don't know what it is. But it's got to be the one that's in that.
So it's oil.
Yeah, it's like a marinated mozzarella cheese. And it's like herbs and oil. And then that with like focaccia bread, man, that was better than oil we could mix up. Remember we were trying to mix up our own and season it?
Well, you go to the Italian restaurants, they give you oil and
bread oil. Yeah,
bread oil, and you run your crusty bread through. Mm-hmm. Ours could never figure out how to get ours tasting as good as the Italian restaurant is. Maybe it's quality of olive oil.
I think it was. Yeah. We were just using, we were getting what we could get at Kroger or Walmart.
But
they probably had the quality of your olive oil makes a difference on flavor when you're tasting it like that. And Tyler can probably tell us more about it. You're like, one of them's like a salad oil, like extra virgin olive oil. You're not supposed to really cook with it. It's meant to be eaten like that with bread or on salads or as a dressing or something. And then you've got certain olive oil that's more made to cook with, right? Does that sound right, Tyler? You're my resident Italian.
No,
I'll let you down on this one.
Anything international.
Resident anything international. Defer to the younger guy. But no, I think I'm right about that. I think it has something to do with the flavor of the oil, how it's pressed. That's extra virgin olive oils, like really, really, really pressed or something, and it's more meant not to be heated.
No, extra virgin is first press, right? And then they keep pressing to get the other ones.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
I think so.
That's a shell learning corner for next week.
We've already done it.
Have we?
So Matthew has a question.
Let's attempt to answer it.
I need to have some ribs done by lunchtime on Sunday. Should I dry brine them in the fridge overnight to save him that step in the morning?
I wouldn't. You can, but to me, anytime you let seasoning set on ribs that long, it makes the rib drier. It pulls out too much moisture and almost cures it.
Hammy.
Yeah. Now, for a pork butt, something like that, that's bigger, it can take it. You're not going to wholly cure that thing by letting seasoning set it on overnight in the refrigerator. But when you go ahead and season those ribs, and some people do it, I'm not saying it's right or I just don't. I don't care for it. I've noticed, back when we were doing comps, if we seasoned like we would season all our big meats on, and then we'd let them set a couple hours, and we put them on the pit. Well, if we seasoned our ribs when we did it, those ribs were always tougher. They got drier, it seemed like. And it was always better just to wait, get those out 4 o'clock in the morning when we're checking on big meats, season them, start our pit, and you're going on at, 5:30, something like that. For him, I would think
just trim them.
Yeah, I'd have them trimmed and ready to rock, membranes, everything ready to go. And then when I got up, I would season my ribs and go light the pit. By the time your pit's up to temp, those ribs have set long enough with seasoning on them, and then they're ready to go on. I'm talking even if it's 20, 30 minutes, that's fine. You're fine. But and I don't really like them to set longer than 2 hours max with the seasoning on them. That's just my preference. If you do it your way, go for it. Some people marinate them. Some people inject them now.
Some people brine them.
Some people brine them, yeah.
Tracy, is there a thermometer out there that will alarm at the low temp as well as the high?
Those chef alarms used to. They had a high and low.
Oh, yeah, they did.
You set it the low. Yeah, you set the low.
I wonder if they still make that.
What would you do? What would you set the low to, though? Like, what would you set a low to if you're going to set a low for something?
I don't know.
You're going to set it for 30 degrees. That's cold. What do you think about, like, the grill goes dead? Or, like, say you set it at 140. Once it got past 140, that way you hit the danger zone, I guess?
Maybe.
Or you could use it as...
What if you're going to bed?
Yeah, but if it drops back, you got problems anyway. I guess you need to know. Yeah, I can see it, but I just don't know what you'd set it for. But those chef alarms used to. I could see if you were running maybe an air probe, like, and you wanted to know if the pit dropped too low, it would alarm, or if it went too high, it would alarm, maybe. I just don't see where the internal part would be beneficial on it. But there's some of them you can set up, I know the chef alarms you can by ThermoWorks.
What if you're doing an overnight pork butt? You stick your probe in, it says it's 120 degrees, and you set your low temp for 118.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that,
It would probably go, the low side would probably definitely go off. Some of those, I imagine that you graph, I don't even know what, I can't remember some of the names of them, but they're way more in depth than just a thermometer. They
take the
fireboard. I think that's one of them.
Yeah.
Where you can probably set highs and lows in it, and it's going to text it to you. It's going to stay connected to your Bluetooth or whatever. But a chef alarm, now this is a basic one. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, it doesn't have anything. It's just an alarm with a high-low on it.
It's like one of the very first ThermoWorks products
that we used.
Yeah,
they had dots and all that back then, but we liked the alarms just because you could set it right there and you could set a high-low. I just never used the low.
I remember you had like a bag full of them when you were cooking.
We had a dozen.
Shoulders.
We'd run a dozen, yeah, for real.
Andrew, he's got 2 turkey legs and 2 thigh pieces. So I guess it's a quarter, like a leg quarter.
Turkey leg
turkey?
Quarter?
Yeah. He's looking for recommendations on a good smoke.
Brine them juggers. Throw them on, dry them off, get them seasoned, put them on there and cook them. Once they get to about 175, take them off, let them rest, cut them up, eat them. If you want it to go to falling apart, keep on cooking it a little bit. It ain't going to hurt that turkey dark meat.
Would you inject them or just brine?
I'd just brine them. Yeah. Nothing to it. Turkey dark meat's easy to cook. You ain't going to mess it up because it can go. It's just like dark meat chicken. It can run up. If it went to 198, 200, I wouldn't worry about it. Have you seen those guys cooking these turkey legs where they're cooking them till they just fall apart? They'll take them and they'll get all the smoke on them, probably get them to about 165, wrap them up in full and keep cooking them. And they're probably going to like 210. And then when they unwrap that thing, they just take that bone and shake it. And all the tendons and stuff separate and the meat just falls out. It looks so good. It's a tender, big old giant turkey leg.
Are they wrapping them up with butter?
Yeah, I imagine so. I didn't see what all they put in there, but that would make so much sense.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Just like you do the Texas turkey breast where you wrap it with a stick of butter, a turkey leg wrapped with half a stick of butter. Oh, man, that'd be so good.
I like that idea better than like the one you got to gnaw on where you grab the bone and gnaw on it.
I'd rather it fall apart too. We saw a guy cooking those. I forget, me and Mikey were somewhere. I forget where it was. So Mikey walked up to him. No, it was an event somewhere, a bigger event.
Oh.
But the guy, and he was like, man, because this is a turkey leg truck, It's like, man, how are you cooking all those turkey legs? And they said they're smoking them, but they're really just reheating them on the smoker because they were already. It's like they buy the fully cooked, the big fully cooked smoked turkey legs. So that's most of the time when you're going somewhere like that, that's what you're getting. It's already been pre-smoked. They're just heating them up, or they're taking them to where they'll fall apart like that.
Everybody's Ciscoing. Aaron, he recommended an Asian hot sauce. He said he said it's awesome, and somebody else commented on it and was like, "I love that hot sauce."
Is it one you've seen?
No, it's called East Empire Chinese Chili Hot Sauce, and the only where I can find it is in like little,
baby bottles.
No, not even bottles, little packets. You can buy a box of packets.
Oh yeah, like a Taco Bell packet.
Yeah, but I kind of want to order it for you because it sounds like something you would love.
Yeah.
But then we got to have a bunch of little
packets.
And
so where does he find it? Is that the
he just happened to find it at an Asian restaurant.
Oh, okay.
And was like, anybody know where I can get this? This is delicious. And people were commenting like how good it was. And did you see the ginger teriyaki beef short rib recipe somebody posted?
Oh, that sounds really good though.
And they served it over rice.
Was it flanking style or was it a full-blown short rib?
It looked like a short rib where all the...
broke down?
Yeah.
I've never seen that Asian style.
But it makes
sense. I've only seen it on flanking style.
But to me, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because that meat's rich and,
succulent
and soft. And
those flavors would go great with it, and then serve it over rice.
Well, Mount, what do you got this weekend?
Well, big game, 11 a.m. Saturday morning.
Which one?
Rebels are going to Norman, Oklahoma to beat the Sooners. And then I'm going to the Shin Film Festival. I'll be down there in Memphis. That will be at the Memphis Botanical Garden Saturday night. Probably still tickets available. But
that's a big event.
Big event.
If you're into that kind of thing.
If you're into the outdoors, hunting, fishing, cooking, all that good stuff. They're going to have all kinds of good food there. I think there's food trucks, all kinds of vendors. There's going to be some music, and then they're going to go over the 3 short waterfowl films and see who wins the film of the year. And let's see, Saturday, it's Chili Day.
That's Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday's Chili Day.
NFL football. And then back to the grind on Monday. Good weekend.
We got Halloween coming up.
Yep. Tricks and treats.
Tyler, do you have anything?
Nothing, but we have not talked about our giveaway we have going on. So we have a lot of stuff going on right now, but there is a giveaway going on in the Let's Get to Cooking community over on Facebook.com/HTQ community. It's the pin post at the top. And all we're asking is we want to see what you're listening to on your barbecue playlist. That's going to run, if you're listening to this on Friday, it's going to run till the following Thursday, October the 30th. So you have plenty of time to get your entries in. All you have to do is comment the song, and we're going to create a playlist with those songs first and foremost to share with the community. But we're also giving away a turtle box and some other really cool stuff. So y'all make sure to participate in that. And
give me some of the songs.
That's what I was like, I need to go look for the songs.
They've been pretty...
Find me some unique
Steely
ones.
Dan.
Oh, that's a good one. Which one?
It just says Yacht Rock all day long. Steely Dan, Toto, Seals and Croft.
Yeah, but you gotta...
Your Love.
It can't be a genre.
2 Dozen Roses by Shenandoah.
That's a good one.
Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day.
That's on mine already.
It is.
That's definitely on mine.
Too Short, Blow the Whistle.
I love Blow the Whistle. That's one. Take my shirt off, twist around the head like a helicopter.
Out of Touch, Hall & Oates. You're a Hall & Oates fan, too.
I do like Hall & Oates a lot. Rich Girl.
ZZ Top, Give Me All Your Lovin'.
Yeah, that's a good one. ZZ.
Oh, somebody said Black Oak, Arkansas.
Which one? Jim Dandy?
Well, it moved. Little known fact, I am somewhat distant.
Related to someone that may or may not have been in Black Oak?
Dr. Hook. Wolfman by the Guess Who. Okay, we can work with this.
Which Dr. Hook was it? Are they just recognizing bands?
7 and 7 Turnpike Troubadours.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Because it's not just a band. You've got to give a song with the artist.
He's a stickler for the rules.
Yeah, I like that. I like my rules. If you tell me We're creating a playlist. We can't just have the artist.
Love and Happiness by Al Green.
There you go. Man, that's a classic.
There's a couple wild cards in here. Kid Cudi, Day and Night.
Oh, I love that song.
So y'all lost me on that.
Iris the Goo Goo Dolls. This is going to be a little all over.
I do know that
one. We should all pick our top 3 favorites.
Yeah.
To talk about next week, though.
Devil by Shinedown. Oh, Dinosaur by Hank Jr. That's a great song.
Classic.
Anyway, we're going to compile these.
It's looking like a good barbecue list.
The roof is on fire.
That's a great barbecue
I got to quit
song.
looking at it, yeah.
All right. Well, Shell, where can everybody find us?
If you'd like to connect with Malcom, it's HowToBBQRight on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and, of course, YouTube. If you'd like to connect with me, it's Miss Southern Shell on TikTok and Instagram.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us this week here at How to Barbecue Right. And don't eat 12 pieces of pie. Solid advice. Solid advice. We'll be back next week to do it all again. We're going to talk about how this chili turns out Shell's going to make. I'm going to try mayonnaise on a cracker. Mayonnaise on the cracker.
And we're going to be talking pork belly.
Ooh, yeah, pork belly.
You may or may not.
Pork belly's fire. There's a video coming out. It's an appetizer pork belly. All right. We'll see y'all next time. We gone.